All right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another hour at Hystria. Maybe today will be the day. Hopefully. Yeah, I was looking for a portal earlier, and I was like, I'll just take the one that comes up first, and it was Hystria. Usually it's Achman, but with that said, let us let's go do that. Let's use a fortune scroll, 280%. Pop one of these. That going. Once again, feel like I'm missing a buff. Don't know what, but I'll probably remember later on. Anyway. Alright. Trash loot on. Yeah. I actually have a video for Achman. And ever since the first video, we found another spot that was, it's pretty good, as well as like another open level. But I always think just Hystria gives more money, which it always has been, even back in the day when no one really knew how to grind anything. But yeah, January has been slow. Hopefully whenever the new region comes out, everyone's going to be excited again. We'll do some cool stuff. But overall, I guess this is the month where everyone's just saving up silver, waiting for the big stuff to happen. And me too, to be honest. I think one of my goals for the rest of January and February, depending on what's happening, is save up money, obviously, for the Nuver costume. And did you guys know, with unless they change something, but the Nuver outfit is, that's cool and all, but I want the title because it's orange, along with, you know, the pet they give you. It's like a tier 4 pet, so like for all of you who are like free to play and stuff, definitely worth getting. It's a silver value, and generally would I consider 30 billion worth it for a tier 4 pet? No, of course not. But you can actually convert it. So you know the Garmoth pet that gives like 100 HP or something similar at tier 4, you can convert the Nuver one with one of those pets, and you can get a dragon with 100. So I think I might do that, actually. Today, we're just getting trash loot and saving up silver, because I think it's going to be, I need to get 21,000 Blackstones, which is kind of a lot, actually. So realistically, I'm probably going to buy it off the market, assuming they don't go max price and there's just like an event. We need more Blackstone events so they can drop down to like 100k each and only spend 2 billion instead of 4. But for all of you asking me whether I like Succession or Awakening more, honestly, it really just depends on the spot. Like, if it were up to me, I like Awakening more than Succession, but Succession is also very comfy, so it's like I don't hate either of them. It just depends on the spot. So what are your guys' goals for February? Curious to know what like progression people are at. Obviously everyone in this game is at a different spot, but I'm curious. Always wanted to know. What do you guys do for the month? Like, you guys have seen me set a goal for the month and then try to achieve it. But what do you guys do? Do you just save up silver? Do you end of the month enhance, for example? I always like watching that from other people, end of the month enhancing. And it's like a fairly hype thing when the big ticket item you're going for, it goes. But it also feels very bad when it doesn't. Definitely had that happen before. I also want to do like another part 2 of enhancing our Monos clothes, but that one is like a lot of prep. Because like half the materials you can't even buy off the market, because it's just like life skillers do that. And So yeah, I have to basically gather all the materials, which takes a while. If I could just spend like what, 10 billion silver and buy everything, I could, but you can't. You're sold out. I can't wait till the Elton piece is over, to be honest. I don't mind Ackman. I know it's going to be less money, but in theory, Ackman should be easier just because of the density of everything into Temple. So, like, overall, assuming you aren't grinding extremely slow, should be fine. Also, I do think the tent buff is worth it, even though it's like a what 0.0005% chance according to like a data mine or something that we've seen on other websites. I actually know I think a main rotation for Hystria, like the square room, might actually be better. But this one's just really comfy. One thing that people have asked me for Dark Knights is like, you know how other classes have like flying, like Lon, for example, or Zerkers just yeet themselves from point A to B. The best way to replicate any sort of movement, and obviously for Dark Knight, it's just straight up going to be worse. There's no way around it. But you always try to like dash and then airstrike into the next pack. That will get you like there to from point A to B to the fastest, or your bomb wheel. There's always like downtime between it. You can't infinitely do it like other classes. But ever since they made the airstrike thing like a flow ability, which is really nice, that's definitely helped, I guess, both PvE and PvP. Also, I remember being in Hystria when I had what, like 240 AP. Now here we are, 70 AP later. All because of this dumb compass piece. I don't want to be the next meme that has like 20 or 30 Vodkins and still don't have an Elton. It would actually feel really bad. You know what? Like, we've talked about this a while ago, but do you think there should be a trade-up system? Obviously, it wouldn't be like 1-to-1. So let's say you have 20 Vodkin pieces. Do you think you should be able to trade that for an Elton, or other way around? Like, let's say, for example, you're like mega carried and have 20 Eltons but no Vodkin for some reason. Very unlikely, but scenario. I think at that point, if you gotten like 20 compass pieces of a certain kind, you kind of just deserve to be able to trade up. You know that Lightstone combo where it's like increases your item drop rate, but you lose like mega AP? I kind of wonder how that would be here, actually. Like, I think I could do pretty well in Hystria with like minus 80 AP. Also, when did they announce when the Wusa Awakening is? Because I'm actually pretty excited for that. Like, more excited than Megu Awakening. I know Megu is getting nerfed in like a week or two. They already have it on the Global Labs patch. And I think Sage is getting hit as well. Rangers. But either way, it's not like a really big deal. It's Megu, I think most people can agree that Megu deserves to get the nerf. They're just kinda super cracked right now. So I haven't grinded in like 4 days. My Agris is at like 80k. I gotta dump it. How much do I have left? 82k. Ugh. Oh yeah, we actually got Capra 6 in our Nuver the other day. And oh my god, I don't know why it's so expensive to get Nuver Capris. Or like offhand in general. Like roughly from 10 Kudum and Nuver at C0 to C20, it's like probably like 90 billion, which is overall not bad, but it just feels so bad early on. Like just to get it to Capra 7 is like the equivalent of past 10 in the armors. Funny part is for the Nuver, I really only want the DP. The AP is just a bonus. Usually it's the other way around for a lot of people. Weird flex, but okay. Even then, like in PvP, you're just like paper. I left so many, I wouldn't be surprised if I was cutting it close to overclearing. Also, I'm really glad this chest event is ending in like 3 days. Bring back the Elton RNG. I will say though, the scroll drop rate, those ancient scrolls, both at Hystria and Akhman, it feels roughly the same. I feel like Hystria might have more, but like, you might get maybe like 1 or 2 more, not like 10 more. Please just give me an Elton. I never have to be here again. Oh snap! Going for it. Honestly, one thing I really think I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna buy a Tet Debo. I know there's a lot of orders, easier said than done, but I think I'm just gonna buy a Tet and like pray. Because I have one base remaining from when we grinded back in the day. But at the same time, that's like what, 70 billion plus the 70 billion for the neck alone, and then you have to spend about 11.5 billion in crons. So that's like a lot of upgrades actually. I feel like Debos are the things you go for after you get everything else, like straight up. And by everything else, I mean like you already have Tet Fallen Gods, full pen accessories, or aside from the neck. One day that will surprise me and it'll be like upgraded compass piece, and then I'm just gonna laugh because it's gonna be like in Vodkin. But yeah, I'm very happy grinding this place because I need scrolls as well. And usually off recording, I just run them and get mem frags. That's basically how I get all my mem frags for enhancing. All thanks to Hystria. But yeah, I'm just waiting for whenever like Megu or Wusa Awakening comes out, then we're gonna go get the Black Star weapon. Oh dang. And then once we get the Black Star, we'll go enhance again. Fun stuff. You know, I'm kind of surprised that they don't have like a Black Star for like a Nuver, because the one you have right now, like this one, it's basically Kudum equivalent. So if they're gonna go down the route of, you know, for the gloves, there's gonna be a DR and an evasion option, they should just go for the full AP Black Star sub weapon. I think that'd be cool. So this is funny to think about, like if you are a veteran player, like 5 years down the line or something, I feel like the new players who joined this game probably not even gonna know what Blackstones are, because there's gonna be like, even now, like newer players, like Cappers are obviously still relevant, but at the same time, if you're just buying everything, oh god, wrong piece. But like if you're just buying everything, you just straight up skip the entire process and go straight to like Fallen God in Nebraska. So yeah, that's what I would do. Like if I was a new player nowadays and I was just buying everything, there's no need to buy like a red nose and cap it to 10 or even spend like hundreds of hours grinding. I would just go straight to Fallen God in Nebraska and then click from there. I love trespassers. It means there's a chance of getting an Elton. How did that hit me? Bot is a bait. I've gotten so many vodka pieces just from that one pull alone. Goss. Free Capra Stone. Just spawning quick. I'm just gonna hope that I can get the Elton this year. Statistically speaking, you should be able to. It should only take you what, like 200 300 hours according to Garma. And I'd like to think I have pretty decent clear speed. There might be some better rotations like main and river, obviously, but I don't know. I'll try those. So I'm pretty sure main has what, like one more chance, but like that's probably super contested. Debated. Not even a black shard. Why are red shards though like they're going down in price, but why were they so expensive? I sold a lot of them at like 15 to 18 mil. Now they're going down. Did someone do like a big enhancing video or something? Did some streamer want to enhance like 1,000 of them? Yay, Capra Stones. Also, for all of you who got the Black Spirit like reward thingy. Well, actually, this wasn't even. Oh yeah, for the 5 Blessing of Agris, the best places to use them are Elvia Oryx, Hex, or Elvia Hex. You guys grind those spots. I think those are universally the best ones. And maybe for Jade Starlight, that kind of gives a lot, but you have to be running Agris along with it, and you kind of have to have a lot of weight or a lot of maids, either one. You might have to take a Kudum break. 1 second, let me check the timers. Once it goes to like to 50%, I'll head to Kudum. I think actually next season I might play a warrior, assuming they don't come out with another class in like 3 months. Ooh, black shard. I'll take that. You know what's funny? Like, all of you on the NA and EU servers, right? You're probably... You know how they have the thing on the Discord where people can call out the percentages of bosses, right? I always found it weird that people are like, oh, the boss is at 95%. I'm like, so basically 100. I feel like you should only call it at like what 75, 50, 25. Those are relevant times to swap. And instead of like you're calling out like 95, no one cares. Kudum is at 60. Someone made a funny meme on Reddit actually. Okay, so you know how we have the extended like drop chance on bosses? Bloodspawn Nuver apparently has not spawned in 12 days on NA. On EU, apparently they spawn pretty regularly. But not NA. I do want to learn how to actually play Hash though. Kudum, give me my drop rate donut. I actually unironically do want another one of these Kudum's Power Stone. They give you a 5% drop rate and does a pretty large burst when it goes off every 5 minutes. Or, I don't know, is that only Thundercloud Kudum? This character, 59 with 800 skill points. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know Kudum made like noises, like, growling sound. Like, what? Doesn't make sense, but okay. Oh my god. I would have been dead. Woo, belongings. Is that monster damage? All right, let's see. Give me a Tet Ogre real quick. Or not. It's close. Let me see, what time? Nuver is in 3 hours. Okay. It feels so bad on NA. Bloodspawn Nuver hasn't spawned in 2 weeks. Like, unironically, has not. And I've gone to some of the weird hour ones too. Like 3 a.m., 6 a.m. I even set timers for those and then only regret. Can't like Pearl Abyss just force a blood spawn? It hasn't happened. I think what they should do actually is once a week there should be a guaranteed, like, of all the bosses like Zarka, Karanda, and everything, once a week have a guaranteed like upgraded one, and put it on like what, Saturdays or something, because that's when most people are playing. Saturday or Sunday, once a week, and then every other time it's random what you get. Am I in? Oh god, I've been in life skill crystals for the past 30 minutes. That explains so much, boys. "30 minutes in life skill crystals." Honestly, like the clear speed feels the same with and without it. Well, actually not. No, it doesn't. I can feel the difference, but it's like this place is meant for like what, 250, 260 probably. You can even be here at 240. Dang, I can't believe I spent 30 minutes with the wrong crystals in. Well, if I get a scuffed hour and trash loot, that explains a lot. I really wish there was an easier way. So here's what I would suggest to Relibis. I know they're probably never going to watch my videos, but if I were to change up, so the way you change your crystals right now is going through the Black Spirit. What I would do is if you open up your inventory and like you see how crystals, you literally let someone change the crystals through this button right here. Just add another tab. So easy. But no, you have to do it through the Black Spirit, which takes an extra few seconds. I know it's a minor problem, but it could be avoided. It's almost like the people who designed it, they had such a good idea designing a crystal preset system, but then implementing it, like, what are you doing? Do you even play this game? Yeah, that's how I would do it. Crystal button, and then over here it'd be like all your presets or something, and then you just click it from there, so you don't have to go through the whole pause of summoning the Black Spirit and everything. Also, another few things I would add: allow people to access a storage or your central market in the Magnus. I know no one even goes there now except to do the quest line for the first time and fast traveling. There's really no, like, I know they're probably gonna have like a Magnus part 2 or something, but as of right now there's like no reason to ever be there. I do kind of want to do it on the Warrior, so we'll probably do it next season on the Warrior so we can get the cool extra title that they give for it. Also, this might be spoilers, but it's been so long since it came out. You know the final boss that's a Warrior? That's why like Warriors get the extra title. Potions didn't even work for me when I was doing it. Like the first week, Magnus was so buggy. I'm pretty sure nowadays if people do it, it's just fine. Like you won't have any problems. But like day one, the first week in general, it was pretty awful. The point was I was actually surprised I got it done. Another black shard. I'll take it. I'm glad they don't make you do the Magnus on all your characters, because there's zero shot I'm doing it on more than 2 characters. And you guys remember the ship one where you had to like stay hidden and collect secret items or something? That one was terrible. And like you watch other people do it and it's just RNG. I saw the trespasser, don't worry. Good news is we get Blackstones out of this. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to buy Blackstones because for the Nuver outfit, when I said you needed 21,000, I definitely don't get 21,000. Luckily I saved them all before I even knew I wanted the outfit back in the day, so that way I was able to get one of them at least. But now that I have what, like less than 1,000 on me, I'm convinced I'm gonna have to buy them. And plus you actually do use a lot of Blackstones, even if you don't enhance. You turn Capri, or like the dust you get from life skilling and stuff, into Capris, which causes a lot. And then like if you're a life skiller, you turn those black gems into things to upgrade your life skill gear. So believe it or not, you just use a lot of Blackstones daily, or regularly I should say. I would say this is a pretty good hour, to be honest. We got 2 black shards. That makes up for everything. Wait, what's in our inventory that's full? Why is my inventory full already? Usually you can carry... Oh, I see. That explains. I was cooking yesterday. Okay. I've never been able to get an upgraded compass piece, whether it's Vodkin or obviously not an Elton, while I'm recording. I've always gotten them off recording. Remember that, like, a few months ago, for all of you who watch Twitch stuff, when Choice spent like 1,000 hours going for that one Olin's piece? Yeah, that's gonna be me, except here at Hystria, where I'm making like no money. Or like, I think at Olin's you make over $1 billion an hour with a pretty good group. Hystria, you have to be mega lucky to make $1 billion an hour. Like, I think on average I make like 600. That's including like scrolls, Capris, and everything. So it's like 500 if I don't get any shards or the red or black things, and then over 600 if I get something. And then the way you make a lot of money here is by running the scrolls and turning them into mem frags and then selling them. So yeah, it's a little bit more time consuming, but if you're just trying to take that 1 hour and then turn those scrolls into some or mem frags and sell it, that's where the money comes in. But at the end of the day, Elton or bad, I'm just here for that. Money on the side is just a nice bonus. We can enhance with it. I'll be honest though, like from Capris 0 in my Nuver to Capris 6, that's probably, I don't know, 15 billion silver, all from Hystria. Never bought a single one. Only bottleneck right now is getting the Bloodspawn Nuver to spawn. It's like, here, events on? All right, let's turn off all the things that matter. Ooh, another one. That had to be from an Elton, didn't it? Nope, 2-carb ball maul. Okay, cool. If that was an Elton, though, I'd be kind of upset, but also not upset. Yeah, I'll calculate my hour in about 16 minutes whenever my frenzy runs out. See, if I were to have to guess how much we're at in terms of how much we made today, obviously this is a very special hour. Probably around like 800 mil already. We still have another 15 minutes to go. But like 300 of those are literally from black shards. Just turn it into a Tungrad and you're good. All I need now is a duo Tungrad neck to drop straight up. It gave me a little bit of motivation to think that maybe I could get very close to bill an hour. I don't know if I can get, I might be able to get 20,000 trash loot this hour. 15 more minutes. Might be a little bit of a stretch. 15 minutes to get 5,000. It's doable, probably. You always go for Afu hours and the watchtowers. Free money. Come on, just give me the Elton one time. I'll never be here again. I think once I finish the Ompus, we're gonna actually downgrade and going for the Archaeologist map, which, to be honest, like realistically, if you think about it, the Archaeologist map is way more useful than the Compass. Compass is just Ubering people in the desert or something in the ocean. Which I'm okay with that. Like, you know how a lot of other streamers, they just like compass people places and it's just like a nice thing? Yeah, I would love to do that. I'll just help people out. But mostly, I just want the Polaris title along with the manor decoration. Also, this is a pretty good hour for like the first 30 minutes being into wrong crystals. Is fun stuff. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can get 20,000. I could have if I was into right crystals. Oh well. There's just so many things to remember these days when you're grinding. Like, I wish they had an all-in-one UI. Is like, here, do you want to turn on your alchemy stone? You want to turn on your Agris at the same time? Are your crystals on the right preset? Do you have scrolls to pop? Which they do is the fairy. But it's just a lot of things to remember. You have all your buffs pop. Do you remember your tent if you have one? And you know, it does give you like a buffer room in terms of like what, you know, when your elixir or something runs out and it goes through the little cooldown thingy. I wish it would give you like a little bit more of a buffer, because let's say like you have an hour elixir running and then you do your hour and then it just pops another one and you don't notice it. You just kind of have to be alert. I was like, do you want to pop another one? Like a confirmation button would be nice for like longer buff items. So yeah, I think what they should do is like if you have an item on your like fairy that's over, I don't know, 20 minutes, 20 I think is fine. But if it's like over 20, it'll be like, hey, do you wanna pop this buff? Are you sure? Do you want to do another hour? And just be like, yes, no, okay. I think that's just a small change I would like. Or just an all-in-one UI, like have, you know, okay, so like your settings, for example, like this, all these checkboxes, Vel's Heart or your Alchemy Stone on, food, check, scrolls, check, potions, are your crystals the right All right, boys, 6 minutes to go. And we'll calculate our totals. Just need one more black shard or a Tundra Ed neck real quick so I could boost those numbers. Make it like maybe an actual billion an hour. Give me a few more red light stones so I could add like 8 mil to that. All right, 5 minutes left. I think, you know, we're gonna push real hard for the 20k loot. Let's see, can we do it? Once the elixir goes out, we're done. I think I can get very close to 20k if possible. One more black shard real quick. And I'm pretty sure that would actually boost me over 1 billion. Yeah, I don't know if I'm hitting 20k. I think I could get like 19.7 at this rate. like super focused time. Would be nice to get another trespasser or two real quick. That would boost the numbers. Few minutes. Yeah, I think we're looking at a good like 19.7. Might be able to do it actually. Kind of over clearing though. Seconds. Push. Woo, 20k. Let's go. Finish up this one. We got 20.2. Okay, let's calculate everything we got. So we got 20,000 trash loot. It's like 300 mil. We got, if we take 2 of these, that's 1 row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 57 scrolls, 59 Capris, 3 shards, and 300. We'll count these at like, oh, like if we counted Tungrads, they're 100 mil each. It's like 600. And then 59 is 180. Wait. Yeah, 180. So like 780. And then we got 780 plus 150 of these stones at like 200k each. It's like 30 mil. It's like 800. And then 56 scrolls. At one of these is like 900. And yeah, that's roughly about like 900 mil. But if you turn these into memfrags, that's like 10. And then you get like, for 10 scrolls, you get 70. That's like 200 mil. So if you sell them directly, it's like 100 mil. But if you run them and turn them into memfrags and sell them, it's like 210. So basically another 100. Basically a billion silver. You have to spend like 10 minutes running them, but a billion roughly. So a good experiment. We can add extra crystals. Oh wow, these are kind of going up in price. Yeah, about like 950 to a billion silver. Yeah, that's cool. All right, well, see you guys next time.